Vist definitely, like, Luigi's definitely the stronger character, but the Lake should have the advantage.
This is by no means a terrible matchup for Zelda. When you're playing a low tier like Zelda in a tournament, you want to be in the part of the bracket or in the pools that have these low tier characters. Where it's a more even playing field.
I like that they struck the Fountain of Dreams. This, I believe, is actually the Lake's favorite stage, or one of his favorites at least. I have seen Vist go here a number of times, so I believe he likes the stage a lot as well. And you really very rarely see this stage struck to. Now Vist he was in a pretty bad position at the start, but as soon as he managed to get back to stage, he kind of,
I noticed that the Lake just barely missed on maybe 3 or 4 front airs that could have really set Luigi up for some edge guards and some follow-ups.
That's kind of how it goes with Zelda. Like, she's going to be kicking, and so if they connect, you get a kill, and if they don't connect, then you're in a bad spot.
I don't know if there's a move in the game that I feel more badly about being hit by than Zelda's kicks, right? Because they just seem so pathetic, but they're actually deceptively quick, and they're brutal as far as the amount of damage and knockback is concerned.
If you put that move on any other character, that character would become a lot better. Air dodge. Air dodge is one of Zelda's best recovery tools. It's actually longer than her double jump, which is kind of funny. It has the same animation, so you can actually sometimes mess with people if you air dodge a lot. Like, you could double jump instead, and people will be like, oh, I can punish him, and then you just kick him. But I don't think Vist is going to be falling for that. And Vist is actually, he's playing this ledge game really well. What he's doing is he knows he can't just go out there and hit Zelda. So he's just waiting for her to come back and then punishing her. It's the same thing with Sheik. She has so much landing lag after an up B. The Lake does catch him with a kick and just kicks him again.
And it just seemed like Luigi was in control so much, and then 2 kicks
and then all of a sudden,
is all it takes.
That's what I was talking about right there with the down smash. Vist tries to wave dash through Zelda, gets hit by the down smash twice, and builds up a lot of percent out of it. Good crouch canceling, though. That's one thing you got to be worried about as Zelda, is if you miss the sweet spot, your kick is so easy to crouch cancel. Nair's always a risky choice.
I legitimately didn't even know what Nair looked like until I saw him do it right there. It's just not something you see very often.
It's not a very good move. A lot of Zelda's multi-hit moves can just be smash DI'd out of it, and then you can punish
even her forward smash.
Her forward smash, you can smash DI into her, and if you have a fast enough move, you can mash it out and just hit her.
Right, and that's one of those moves that you expect. This is going to be one of my killing tools. And if people are smash DIing it, you can't rely on kills off of it.
You will see the Lake use it a lot, though, as like he'll punish, say, a spot dodge with it, so he can start the move, and the multi-hit part will miss, and then finish with the big hit. And he gets a kick there, and this game is dead even. That 19% is really not going to make a difference. Nice. Just kind of walling him out with the kicks. Gets 3 in a row. 4 in a row. Oh, smart edge guarding choice there. Not so much in the air, but grabbing the ledge with his up B.
He's only hit him with 4 moves. They've all been forward or back airs. They should nerf that move.
Please don't. I think they did nerf it in Brawl. Oh, I think he could have mashed out a down smash there. He's still alive, though. He gets the kick. That's going to kill. Oh, man. And the Lake takes game 1. All right, now let's see. The Lake is actually, he's really good on every stage.
He's really good on a lot of stages.
He's kind of got some...
Even those sort of goofy stages that have been banned.
Oh, man. Never play him on Rainbow Cruise. He's so good there. I was going to say, Final Destination seems like the obvious choice for Vist, but this used to just be the stage that Zelda's played on all the time, and so the Lake does have a lot of experience here, and like I said earlier, VGBootCamp loves the stage, and the Lake and VGBootCamp were practice partners for a long time.
And one other thing, I feel like the older players are, the longer they've been around in the community,
the more they like Final Destination. Yeah.
And that's just a trend I've noticed over the years playing.
Very good play there from the Lake. What he was doing was he just kept jumping back, and then if Vist tried to approach, Luigi can't really stop himself, just gets kicked. Oh, tries to catch him with the forward tilt. I don't know if it would have comboed anything at this percent, though. That is actually one of the nice things Zelda has in this matchup, is she's not a combo-dependent character. We see that down throw forward air again from Luigi. We saw that earlier. I guess that's just, you know, pretty good option he has for finishing off floaties.
One of the things I've been noticing is Lake has been aiming those forward and back airs at the very top of Luigi's shield, and he's caught him quite a few times.
One thing I've actually seen him do before is, you know, for a whole game, he'll do nothing but try and kick your head, and then the next game, he'll kick at your feet. And if you start tilting your shield up, he's very conscious of that. And one thing we haven't seen him doing much is use Zelda's dash attack. That's actually one of the moves that I feel she has that's actually pretty good. I mean, super, super slow, super, super hard to use because... Oh! Catches him with the down air. That's my favorite move in the game, is Zelda's down air. It just barely taps them, and it's a meteor, so they can meteor cancel it.
The only true spikes in the game are Marth's down air and Falco's down air. The rest can be meteor canceled. And there are a lot of them.
Ganondorf's down B and Falcon's.
Oh, Ganondorf's down B. Okay.
So there are a couple of them. Those are the two common ones, though. And man, the Lake is really taking control over this game. Got caught double jumping by that down air, but you know he's got a full stock lead, and you know this isn't like a really combo-oriented matchup, so that stock means a lot more. Ooh, see, that's what I like to see him using with the forward smash is he kind of throws it out there where it's in a situation where his opponent's going to run into the big hit. And honestly, I don't think Luigi has any moves that are fast enough that he can just like mash out anyways, unless he's in the air, in which case he can mash out in air. That said, Vist is definitely, he's building up percent very well on this stock. Setting up for a kill. And there it is. And now we are on last stock. Slight percent lead to the Lake. Is going to be kind of important because he really needs to get Vist up to around like 80%. That's when he can start being really threatening. Catches him with a grab, and arguably the worst grab in the game.
Zelda's down throw can be really scary though if people don't know how to DI it.
Right, Vist though, he was smart. He DI'd behind. That's where you always want to DI. Oh, but he gets kicked off the top and a pretty solid 2-0 from the Lake. Lots of cheering from the crowd. The Lake
has a big fan club.
Yeah, being both from Pittsburgh and being the coolest guy you could ever meet, you know.
Yeah, very charismatic. I don't know that anybody's ever rooted against Lake in tournament.
He has been described as a real-life Disney character, and I think that's pretty much 100% accurate.
Now, I think it's easy to watch a match like that and say, "Oh, the Lake didn't do anything. All he did was kick." But he played that masterfully.
A lot of people, you know, it's really cool in Smash because they're those players that they just master all of their characters' options, and they're able to do so many things, like KJH that we saw earlier. You know, he's able to bust out so many different tricks in the over the course of a match. And then there are those players like the Lake who they only have a few options available, and they use those really, really well. And those are both perfectly valid ways of getting better at the game, which is something that's really cool and honestly kind of unique to Melee.
Now you do play some other